So that's fun because you have similar situations with like hordes, but I don't think it's anything like you're describing.
You'll see if you keep playing. I will say that Days Gone was an interesting one for me. Number one, I live not far from Bend, Oregon, where it takes place. And so seeing places that I recognize or that I've been to, that was fun. That was really interesting.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. But I will say that a friend, so I used to have a YouTube channel. My friend played it. I watched him play it, but I got the full experience of the game. But we agreed that it was maybe, and I hope you'll disagree with me as you keep playing, maybe 10 or 15 hours too long. Like,
okay.
It felt like there were a couple of really good, solid resolutions to what was happening, and then it kept going, and we're like, oh, it keeps going. In fact, what we said was this would have been outstanding if they had separated this into the game and then like a 20-hour DLC. And and if that were the case, we would have bought the DLC, played it, and loved it. But because it was all the main game, it just felt a little bit long. But again, that was really just our experience of it. The gameplay itself and the story itself, awesome. Awesome. Also, the whole like motorcycle aspect of it, super fun.
That is cool.
Super unique. What is this? Oh, it's a fountain. Okay.
Fountain.
So I'm okay. I'm full. It helps to have a bruiser on my side over here. So.
Yes, there's that one. I have Path of Exile 2. I've been playing a little bit of that. They were doing a bunch of like updates, and so I kind of just pulled back a bit. But that's kind of like a Diablo-esque, action RPG.
I play myself, or used to at least. We haven't. We've taken a little break, but a lot of Path of Exile 2.
Oh, sweet!
I have beaten, because it's in beta right now. It's in early access.
Yeah.
I've beaten everything that's available. And
wow.
Yeah, and looped around. What they do is they essentially like find a way to restart you at the beginning of it again, but just basically New Game Plus.
Okay.
So I'm in the New Game Plus area right now. And
what's your main?
My main is a ranger. I have an alt that's a warrior, but the ranger is the one that I play on my own. When I play co-op, I play the warrior. He is not as strong because I've been going at the pace of when I play co-op with my friends.
Sure. Oh, this is cool. These guys will join us.
Oh, what do we gotta? Yeah, switch right there. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
So it's sad though. I always get all like, because obviously they're nowhere as strong as we are.
Right.
So it's likely they'll end up dying, and I'm just like, oh man.
I'm so sorry I couldn't help you guys.
Sorry guys. I haven't noticed any cracks in the wall for a secret area, but I haven't really been watching either. Oh wait, right here, actually.
Oh my man. Apothecaries? Oh, +1 potion charge. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's a great addition. Oh, there we go.
All right, now we're just.
Yeah, so those are the couple of games I've been playing.
Have you played or do you know Blueprints?
And so I read an article saying that that's actually like a really great puzzle game, but I haven't played it.
Man, I've been playing a lot of that recently. In fact, on my lunch today, I was doing a run. Oh, opened a new class, nice. Doing a run of it, and it was a really good run, and it was going a little bit long. And I'm like, oh no, am I going to be able to complete this run before I need to start recording with Ben? Like, oh no. Yeah. But thankfully, I got to a real good stopping point. Well, not my one complaint, but my major complaint with Blueprints is that you can't stop in the middle of a day. So if you have a really good run going, you have to just keep going, or you lose your progress for that day.
Oh,
You
that
can't stop
sucks.
in the middle of a day at all. And sometimes, you know, my average run is half an hour. Real easy,
Okay.
jump in, not a big deal. But other times, yeah, we'll head this way. But other times, like this one was almost a little more than an hour. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is a real big change in time frame. Oh, that was...
Oh, I didn't even see it's dark. I didn't even notice the spikes, darn it.
I did. I thought that I didn't realize they swapped. I thought they just came up and down in one spot. They actually swapped back and forth. Okay, what do you have to say? Oh, trinket. Okay. Well. Yeah, throwing stars it is.
Yeah, I got the same. Those are just a great extra bonus.
Especially with my ranged character here. This looks like a main area. Should we head down and explore the rest of the area?
Sure,
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
do it.
yeah.
I don't remember where that area is, but
Okay, I can do this. Can't manage to do these without getting hit a little bit.
nope, right.
All right. Was there a fountain in this room, or was that downstairs?
I want to say it was down. Let me just check the map. I want to say it was
Downstairs.
probably downstairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
No worries then.
But there might be one in here too.
Yeah,
but
yeah, we'll see. If I get to an emergency point, I'll let you know, but as it is, I'm okay. I don't normally use potions unless I'm like way down and about to die. And and if I have to use 2 potions, then it's like, oh no, I must be getting in a really rough area. But I have that. We got that 3rd charge, so.
My favorite trinket is a trinket that will automatically consume a potion instead of death.
Oh,
so you don't even have to worry about
cool.
healing. Yeah, it's a great setup. Yeah, a little bit about the ministries at Legacy. Nice, I think you just leveled up. For a smaller church, we have so many things that we're a part of, and part of the vision that the Lord has given us for this year is He wanted us to be a church that gives itself away. And we believe that a church isn't a place, it's not a program, it's people.
Right.
And that means in order to be a church that gives itself away, we have to be people that gives themselves away. You know. And oh sweet, let's see what we got here. All right. And so with that in mind, we've really been involved in missions, and that wasn't always the case. You know, we looked at ourselves as being a smaller church, not being able to, you know, afford it,
right?
You know, and things like that. Did you talk to the monk?
I did, and the blessing
cool.
of might, I think, is what it said.
Sweet. And so I want to say about 3 years ago, we just started becoming involved, and we first partnered with Savior Jesus Orphanage, which is a orphanage in India that takes kids off the streets. It's absolutely awesome. Pastor Blessing Easterdoss, he's a great dude. So involved in them, and we didn't want to be a church that simply just threw money at problems.
Right.
That doesn't help anything. That hurts. That kind of help hurts. So instead of just throwing money, we wanted to be able to partner with them. And since being partnered with them, we've helped them buy some rice fields, develop rice fields.
That's incredible.
And equipment, so they can now produce their own food, but also sell the extra for passive income.
Man.
We've been able to partner people with the kids and provide for their schooling and basic needs. We're part of India. We help them put some water filtration systems in, because for a time they had the worst water, or second worst water in the world. and the kids were getting sick off all the nasty stuff in the water.
Yeah.
So we've helped put some systems in there. We've got partnership in Uganda now with the missionaries there. We have, we'll soon have some partnership in, I think it's Argentina, where there's a young man going to go over there. I don't have the map in front of me, but multiple places where we've got people that are doing what the Lord has asked them to do. Also, for a while, we were a church that kind of kept to itself, you know, out of our own brokenness. We were, you know, we were extremely jealous. We were, we were self-focused and centered, and the Lord convicted us, and became a part of this 21 days of prayer and fasting, which all the churches in Fresno and Clovis, they'll get together for 21 days and meet at each other's buildings, a different church every night. And when we hosted it, we got up in front of everybody and we asked forgiveness. Forgiveness for judging them, forgiveness for being selfish, forgiveness for being self-centered, and out of the graciousness of their own hearts, they forgave us. But that really impacts everybody in attendance. That we would, why would a church expose itself in this way? It's like, well, the Lord asked us to.
Right.
And every revival that I can ever think of and look at in the scriptures began with repentance.
Mm-hmm.
There was a turning away from the things that used to be, you know, prevalent in their lives. And so we repented and began to become involved. We're part of this pastors cluster in Clovis that we meet with pastors every Thursday, and just encourage one another, pray for one another, you know, be held accountable for the things that we said that we want to do. And that's been great. We're a part of a thing called the Psalmist Mission, which helps current and upcoming worship leaders or people who want to be involved in worship know what worship's about and be able to improve their own skills and get involved in that community. That's a multi-church community.
That's really cool.
Our youth group started this thing called The Gathering, and we partner with another youth group in town. Our vision is that it expands, but as of right now, it's us and another church in town, Clovis Christian Church, whose youth groups meet together. So our youth guy, their youth guy, they support one another. They've got unity. They've got
awesome
support and encouragement, and to help especially smaller churches who don't have the staff, don't have the space, don't have a ton of kids, be able to be a part of something that they may not be able to be a part of, to offer that kind of options to them and support. And so that we've just seen a lot of fruit in that regard. We've got men's ministry and women's ministry. We've got I'm going to say this: our men's ministry needs work. We don't have big men's events. You know, unfortunately, we used to do men's campouts and things like that back in the day, but we just don't have enough manpower for that. And so we've tried to get involved in other men's things that are going on in other churches. We've got a men's group that meets every Saturday for coffee at Cup of Joy, a Christian coffee place here in Clovis.
Oh, nice.
They hold each other accountable, and it's really a safe place for guys to just come and walk their own faith out and be encouraged, and not maybe necessarily be intimidated by what their wife's devotional life looks like or church life. You know, typically you see guys that whose wives are more spiritual than they are. You know, they're the ones that are pushing to go to church and things, and that's changing, you know. And so helping guys just to have a space to come and have a cup of coffee and not be intimidated. We have now, I don't know how you guys feel about this, but we have a couple of men's groups called Holy Smokes. Guys will get together and have a cigar or have some pipe tobacco, sit down and connect with one another.
Oh, that's bad.
Yes. What is over there?
What is this thing? He just blew fire at me.
Yeah. He was saying hello. That's just his way of saying hello.
Nice to meet you. That's so funny because I just watched a TikTok recently of just the guy saying, like, how come all pastors look like this right now? And he holds up
Bro,
a
you know how many
mannequin head.
people sent me that?
It
Oh my
looks just
God.
like you, man. He's
Bro.
talking about like, and they all want to talk about how you want to get a cigar together.
Yes.
And now you mentioned this, and I'm like, oh man.
So that has been pretty cool. I mean, if you're ever curious, if you look up Pipe Pastor on YouTube, my late father, he has tons of videos that he did just about men and philosophy and what it means to be a man who walks out his convictions.
Woo, that was almost it for me. Okay.
Oh, they tear you up?
I'm
Did
good
you
though.
die?
I'm alive,
Good?
but I like it's close. Anyway, you're talking about your late father's YouTube channel.
Yeah. So Pipe Pastor, lots of different talks. I'm on a couple of those videos. My brother's on. There's an area right over here, I think. Just talking about things that hit close to men, and that's been an impactful for a lot of guys all over the world. Peterson Pipes, which is like a pipe company. After my father passed, they made a pipe. We got together, made a pipe, kind of like in his honor with a limited run. Just kind of in his memory. Yeah, it's pretty neat. And then we've got children's ministry, of course. And one of my favorite ministries is our tabletop ministry.
Yeah.
So we've got a tabletop ministry that I head up just because it's something close to my own heart, where we just game together, invite all sorts of people from all walks of life to throw some dice. At one point, we had this game where it was kind of built off of 5e a bit, and the mechanics, but it also involved using scriptures to buff certain areas of play. So if you could pull out something from the scriptures that was applicable to the situation, case in point, I remember we were facing a horde of like these undead zombies, and one of the psalms I came across was, though I'm surrounded by my enemies and they desire to eat my flesh, the Lord your God is with you. And so I said it, and you get a bonus to your roll or something along those lines.
That's very cool.
But the interesting thing about that was I had a table that included a self-professed pagan guy, a guy who was gay, some unsaved people, and then some saved, all mixed together.
Right.
And they're all reading their Bibles, using them to alter the gameplay.
That's incredible.
But also enjoying it. And one of my closest friends, his name's Bran. I know he wouldn't mind me saying his name. I ended up leading him to Christ because of Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
We met at a local store and connected. He found out I was a pastor. He started asking questions, started coming to the church, was curious, and I ended up baptizing him in my backyard a couple years ago. And unfortunately, he's since moved away, so I miss him terribly.
Nope, other direction here.
Oh, there we go. Okay, we're gonna have to go around.
Okay, give me a sec. I got real strong regen here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Regen my health while you continue describing your tabletop industry.
Yeah, so we did that. I've showed up at local game stores and been able to provide extra handbooks, like players' handbooks or monster manuals or whatever, to some of the guys that are there who just can't afford it. And I remember 2 young men, and they were looking at stuff, just dreaming, and I happened to overhear them. I'm like, hey guys, I've got stuff for you. Why don't you follow me over to my house? I'm with my family here, so you know that I'm not like a serial killer.
Don't you come into my basement?
Yeah, right.
Okay,
Don't look back.
Next round. Here we go.
Smell this cloth.
Yeah, exactly. Does this smell like chloroform to you?
Yeah. And so they came over, and I gave them some books. I gave them a bunch of miniatures, and they're like, "Man, why are you doing this?" I said, "Because I believe that I'm supposed to love those people who are around me, and the Lord in my life has asked me to do this." And they're like, "Wow, like this is great, like this is really awesome." And I said, well, hey, can I pray with you guys before you go? And they're like, yes, please. And so I prayed for them. I blessed their dice that their dice would roll well, and we're still friends. And although I don't get to hang out with those two guys as much as I'd like to, but the ministry's been awesome. Just being able to connect with people either through gaming or through tabletop RPGs, which is my favorite.
Yeah.
And one of my favorite things, like what I believe, and this is what my dad had said, and my dad said this about men. He said men become the stories they believe about themselves. So if they've heard a story about themselves that told them that, you know, you're not going to amount to anything, you know, you've got crap for brains, which is what they would tell my dad when he was growing up. His stepdad told him that he had nothing but, you know, the other word for crap for brains, and you know, you'll never amount to anything. And you hear that enough, and you start to believe it, and you're going to become it. And so one of my favorite. Let's see. I haven't looked at the map. Let's see. It is. Oh, we missed a chest too over here.
Oh, right. It's this dangerous one. Okay.
Yeah. What I can do is I'll go in. I'll switch off the.
Ooh, yeah.
Switch. I've got more armor than you do.
Brilliant. Thank you, my friend.
There you go. Yeah.
Ooh, this is perfect.
I lost my train of thought. The story. Yeah. So, we become the stories we believe about ourselves, and I think really that tabletop RPGs is a great way to get someone exposed to a different story that they could believe about themselves. And though they're their hero or heroine in front of them, there's ways for us to encourage them in that. Speak to the soul of that individual who's at your table, and edify them and build them up.
That must be, you know.
That's where we came in. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, right now we have told you we paint minis a lot. That's because we have a room in our house that's dedicated to tabletop gaming. And
that's my dream.
By the grace of God, my wife is also really, really into tabletop gaming. And
that is so cool, bro.
Fans will know. Wait, what is this red thing at the end of here? Is that a thing?
That could be it.
But fans of the channel will know that something I say often is that she's really into crafting, but I'm there to make sure she doesn't overspend. I can keep her accountable. I'm really into like video games and stuff, but she's there to keep me accountable and make sure I don't spend too much. Nobody's there for us with D&D. Nobody's there to keep us accountable. You know that? So we make a lot of irresponsible but super cool choices when it comes to D&D.
It's ministry. It's ministry, you know?
It is, though, because we run...
Don't worry about those guys, dude. What we're going to do is we're going to kill all the cultists that appear on these little platforms. And that'll take the bosses.
Got it. Okay. We run, I think we're at 4 games in our house right now, with a 5th one being started up. And of those, only 2 of them are like exclusively believers. The rest of them have at least one non-believer that among it and whatnot. A couple of them I've started specifically as like ministry tools to like invite people into our home so they can not just play games with us, but also like receive our love and our grace and our food and things like that, and our fellowship. And I mean, tabletop gaming is such a wonderful ministry tool.
I agree.
I really wish that more churches knew that and were willing to utilize that, you know?
I think the tension for some is the worry that, you know, some of the tabletop stuff can get pretty dark.
Right.
And you know, understanding like it's the way the game's designed is you can take what you want and toss what you don't want, so you could totally redeem.
Oh, I'm down. Dang
everything.
it.
Oh, did you die? I got him. We're good.
Okay, cool. I had 2 potions left. I was watching the boss's health and not my health, and it was just a dumb decision.
Oh, that's an age-old travesty right there.
Classic mistake.
Classic rookie
move. Awesome. Okay. Just any of these stairs upward here?
Did you get the gear that dropped over here?
Yeah, I got some. Oh, I didn't even look at it though. I just picked it up. Hang on, let me take a look and see what I got. Because some of this stuff. No, that's not for me.
What? So you're a ranger?
I'm a ranger.
I
yeah.
want to say, when we get into the main area, I think there's ways that I could drop stuff for you
Oh, interesting.
to use. So I'm trying to look now. What? So you use a bow? Do you use a bow?
Right. Yeah. A bow.
Okay,
and,
so I got a I got a
what's
shocking short bow.
the
That does
damage on it?
47 damage, and it does let's see, it does 6 lightning damage,
I'm at
and it does
my venomous short bow does 50 damage, and 7 of that is poison damage.
okay. Let's see, what is this? This is stout leather armor of efficiency, and this, it looks like it goes to the ranger.
Ooh.
Plus, it's a blue, so it's a plus 18 armor, plus 38 health, plus 10% attack power, minus 15% spell mana cost.
And this is
It's
armor?
armor. Yep,
what's
it's a
the
leather armor.
green star-looking thing? Is that like regen or? Poison resistance. Never mind. That's right
poison,
down there.
yeah.
Yeah. And what was yours again? I have a blue that's cleansing leather armor of supremacy. Is that what you said?
It's stout leather armor of efficiency.
Okay. Well, if you can drop it, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that I can drop it in the
got it. Well, let's
in
keep
the
moving then.
dungeon. Yeah.
Let's see what we got. No, that's not it
It's
apparently.
over here. Come on, guys. So yeah, there's a tabletop ministry, which I mean, that I love it. We're getting, what the heck?
No.
Oh, here it is. Rope. It's right here.
It's none of the stairs, of course.
And here's that area that we came to, I think, at the beginning of our run.
Okay. So that door is basically the shortcut, like sort of like the log jam being gone.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Genius. Okay, a little bit of subject change here. What have you been watching?
Yeah.
What have you been
Yes.
kind of doing in your free time with watching and whatnot?
Yeah. So I like to watch all sorts of stuff, and what enables me just to be able to do that, because I know that you've likely come across shows that are great, but then there's all this other like questionable things that come up, maybe like excessive nudity, and I don't want to sit there and watch that personally with my wife.
Agree.
And I can't really, as a pastor, say, hey, everybody watch this show, and it's like, well, why would you suggest that show to me when there's all this stuff in it? So there is a thing, and I don't know if you've heard it, called VidAngel. Have you heard of VidAngel?
Mm-hmm.
So that is awesome because it filters out the stuff that you want to filter out. So I cut out all that other stuff that I don't like, and so with the show I'm watching right now is Severance.
Man, I haven't
Have you
seen
seen
any of it. I don't have Apple TV Plus, so.
Okay, yeah. So that's one of those. It's a thriller, but you also have to really think about what you're seeing,
Right.
because there's all this weird, like that they're showing you symbolism, but you don't know why are they showing me this? Like,
And I love that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah, you love it, dude. If you like that, it's just mind-bending. So we're watching that one. We finished Daredevil, which we really like. Born Again.
Yeah, but that's next on our to watch list.
I really enjoyed that one. See, as a family, you'll laugh at this. We're watching Family Matters.
Classic. Oh, I love it.
Right? So many memories watching that on Friday nights. And so we're watching that as a family. I think, what else have we watched? I really like SEAL Team. We finished that series.
No, haven't heard of it.
It's kind of it starts out rough because it's low production, you can tell, but then it gets better. It gets better with the type of effects and stuff that they use.
That's always true, especially for like episode ones, like pilot episodes. The pilot episodes are always really rough, and then sometimes it'll be the first 3 episodes that wait till they get picked up, and then it finally starts getting good.
Yeah, so that was cool. I like the military kind kind of vibe to it. We liked the Blacklist. Or was it the Blacklist? Is that what it was called? The Blacklist with oh my goodness,
familiar.
what's his name? It's the guy that voiced Ultron. What is his name? James Spader.
Oh, James Spader, yeah.
So that'll give you like I think it gives you some sort of a curse and a benefit. I never do that because I don't like to get cursed.
What is Shadow Curse? What is that?
You know, honestly, I think if you get enough of it, there's some real negative things that happen to you. I've never messed with it, so I don't know. Later on in the levels, you'll find that there's areas where it can actually cleanse you of the curse, but I don't know enough of the mechanics to tell you exactly how it affects your weapons. All right.
I'm going for it. We're going to see how it goes.
All right.
But way back when Netflix was DVD only.
Yeah, I remember.
When you get that stuff. My wife and
Pepperidge Farts remembers. Good.
My wife and I were watching Castle, the Nathan Fillion TV show. Really enjoying it, but we kind of sort of got out of it as regular streaming came into popularity, and we got to see a lot more options. Well, we just, like, not too long ago decided, you know what? We're finishing it. We're watching the entire series of Castle. And
well done.
We're still on that right now. Okay, hang on. I'm seeing how this
I'll do it, buddy. I'll get
that.
I'll get
Turn it off. You're a hero. But so that's what we've been doing. Did you flip the switch?
Oh, what did it do?
I don't think you flipped it.
Oh, it opened. It didn't open the door. Okay, hold on. What did I do? I think it opened the area to the to your left. So if you can just go right out and head to your left, you'll be able to skip all this. Right here.
Oh, that's like a...
Right there.
Where?
Like if you go out here, and then just come here.
Oh, go... I see. Like, just in here?
There you go. Yep.
Okay,
yep, perfect.
Cool. I thought you had... Oh, ow.
I think the switch just opened that gate to the treasure chest.
Got it. But yeah, so we've been watching Castle, and we are on the final season right now. And I'm at the point where I'm like, there's the sunk cost fallacy where we've watched so much of it that I don't want to stop. But at the same time, we have not watched Wheel of Time, Daredevil Born Again, Last of Us. Like, we haven't caught up on all of these incredible shows. And I'm just like, I want to hurry and be done with this.
Yeah.
Let's go with this. That is an exceptional whetstone.
What do you think of the Wheel of Time series? Like, did you read the books?
I read the first book and decided this isn't for me. I really enjoy the fast-paced 300-page book. The only like super duper slow series I've ever gotten into is Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
But other than that, like the really intricate. I mean, I use the word slow, but not in an insult. This is like just.
Paced.
Yeah,
paced.
A really paced fantasy.
Ouch.
Oh, dang it.
You died?
Yep, I'm done.
Okay, let me come get you.
Thank you.
Leave.
But it's that type of book is not for me, which is why I have really, really been appreciating the Wheel of Time book series.
Come on.
Or sorry, TV show.
Get out there.
There, I'm out. The Wheel of Time TV show, because it's given me some sort of experience of it without it also me reading the books.
Yeah.
So I've really been enjoying them. My wife loves them, the series. And so because of the series, she started reading the books.
It's totally different.
Totally different. And so I have become a person that, you know, usually they say read the book before the movie. I have become a watch the movie or TV show before you read the books. Because I find that if I read the books and then watch the series or the movie or whatever, I dislike the series or the movie.
Yeah, I'm guilty of that.
If
yeah.
I watch the series or movie first, I enjoy it, and then if I go read the book, I love it even more. Like it doesn't take away from the book series at all for me, and so it allows me to enjoy both properties this way. All right, what's going on here?
Okay, so yeah.
All right, we got the gates now. Cool. That wasn't that bad at all. You got it? You gonna make it out?
Yeah, I will.
He did it. Yeah. Oh, you wanted to kill the things.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
But Daredevil is one of the shows that the Netflix series, at least I haven't seen Born Again. I loved the way that it talked about superheroism and religion together.
Yeah.
And like, when is it not okay? When have you gone too far? When have you not gone far enough to protect people? You know, and just this conversation. I'm the next best thing to a pacifist, but that series is one that has really like cemented in the next best thing. You know, not complete, because there are like, it talks about some things and it's just like, yeah, in those situations, you gotta fight back, right? You gotta do something. Yeah. You know, so
I agree.
Man, there is it is such a good series. Again, heightened because I am a Christian.
Yeah. Well, I think it recontextualizes what it means to act.
Right.
You know, like, when do you act and when do you sacrifice? You know. Oh, well done.
What is happening? Why what are these guys back? Come on. There. Yep.
Oof.
There we go. Do they like spawn? Do they just like spawn up out of nowhere?
Yeah, there's like piles of skeletons. There's a pretty epic chest over here. You want to come get it?
Yep.
Secret area.
Nice.
Oh, there we go.
If I can, there it is. Chaos. Cool. All right. Next area is here. So let's go ahead and finish up this area, and then I want to be able to respect your time, and also I got to pick up my kids, and then we'll call it. So then, while we're talking here, then anything cool coming up at Legacy? Anything you want to invite people to?
Sure. Yeah, we actually this Saturday. Did I?
Yeah, I'm out of potions. I didn't realize that. Dang it. This Saturday.
That's all right. Yeah. So this Saturday, we are part of the Old Town Motorama. And what we've done.
I didn't realize those plants were there. I'm so dumb.
That's okay. That's all right. Let me kill this guy and I'll get you.
Yeah, thank you.
And so we actually have one of our goals is to be able to have a coffee truck, and we call it the Giving Truck. And so we own a 54 Chevy Dually, and it's a flatbed. And what we want to do is we want to build a coffee truck on the back of it, and we want to be able to just drive to places and be able to bless them with like Starbucks quality or espresso, tea, lemonade, whatever it is, quality coffee. And it's called the Giving Truck because you never buy the coffee for yourself.
Oh,
and so
that's really cool thought process there.
When we go on Saturday, people will come up and they'll be like, I want to buy a cup. We're going to say, well, listen, this coffee is paid for already for you.
Right.
And they're like, well, what do you mean? I'm like, well, so-and-so bought this coffee for you.
Nope.
And then, are you good?
No, I'm okay, yeah. I just took the wrong path. Oh, I'm not good. Dang it.
Okay.
Literally the last one got me.
Let me see. Potions? Is this potion over here? Nope. Okay, I'm gonna try to get you, but this may
be it for both of us. Can you get me from a little bit to the left so you're not being hit? Oh, we got. Okay, we're in.
Okay. Let's
regen a little bit.
Let's heal up.
Yeah.
So the coffee truck has been awesome. We've been able to really impact a lot of people. We'll be serving, like I'll be there pretty early with my son, and our plan is just to bless people. We're gonna do walks down Old Town Clovis and go to the vendors that are there and just take their orders for coffee and don't take any money from them, and then go and give them free drinks and bless them. And so we got a lot of people involved with that on Saturday. So that's the closest event that we have coming up, and we're stoked. It's gonna be a good time.
That's cool. That's a lot of fun. What about your regular ministries?
Like as far as anything going soon?
Yeah, like not just weekly Bible studies. Obviously, what time are your services?
Yeah, so my wife and I lead a Bible study. We're leading one tonight. Going through a really good book that we just finishing called "Your Villain Has a Story" by Jonathan. What's his name? I don't remember the author's name. Poldock, I think is his last name. But Your Villain Has a Story. It's great. Highlights the fact that you have an enemy and he's working against you, and to be vigilant and to watch over that. We have a few other groups that meet on Wednesday night. One meets at the church office, a women's group. We've got Thursday nights groups that meet. We're part of a regeneration ministry. I don't know if you guys heard of that. That's a great kind of like an accountability 12-step ministry that's impacted a whole lot of folks. Really highly recommend that. All sorts of people's testimonies have come out of that.
I'm just realizing now that my max health has been cut in like a third.
That's the curse for you. That's what probably.
Is that what it is? For you. Dang it.
Yeah.
All right, brawny hide boots of fashion. Get those on there. Oh, can you only wear one blue at a time?
Shouldn't. I've got all blue gear.
I put on... Oh, what the heck? I put on blue boots, and that turned one of my armors red.
That could be... It could be that it eliminated, when you switch the boots, that they were giving you a certain stat bonus, and there was a stat requirement for that piece of gear that...
Oh, I bet you're absolutely right. Yep.
That's my guess.
Yep. That's absolutely the correct answer. I have unequipped the boots and re-equipped the other thing. All right, so we are going down and right. Oh yeah, we found about this guy. Yeah, I'm absolutely gonna do this. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Man.
That's a game changer right there.
No joke. Oh, it's gonna be a fun time back in town.
Oh, we got a refill of potions over here too.
Oh, that's huge.
That's epic.
I'm gonna go grab that. Man, whenever you are not with me, it really helps me see that I should not be here right now. Like I start hitting enemies and I'm like, wow, their health is just not going down. And then you walk in and you're like, chop, chop, chop. Oh, never mind. It's me thing. It's not them. It's me.
Hey, just those interested, just a little facts about me too is I also love playing bass and guitar. It was something I did with my dad a lot. We'd have these jam sessions in the backyard. You can even find a few of those on Facebook if you look hard enough. Want to hear some poor musicians singing their hearts out. Yeah, I'm a musician. I love storytelling. Oh, nicely done.
Thank you. All right. Well, we're going to call it here, my friend. I'm going to go into Ben and the run. We'll head back. Ben, dude, it has been awesome. Thank you so much for being with us. One last time, can you look into the camera and just let people know that you want them there, my friend?
Absolutely. Listen, if you're watching this and you're looking for a place where you feel like you belong, come to Legacy. I'd love to meet you. I'd love to just to bless you and get to know you. And if Legacy's not a fit for you, that's okay. I'd still like to connect you over all things nerdy and geeky. If you want to be part of the Legacy Gamers group, you want to throw some dice, certainly going to Legacy is not a requirement for that. So I'd love for you to come, get to know you, and bring your friends and whatever, man. That'd be awesome.
Thanks again, Ben, and thank you for watching. You can check out a lot of our other content right here on YouTube. You can also join our Discord with the link that's in the chat here, not the chat, that's in the description here. Again, first time that we're posting these to YouTube directly, so in the description here right below. And you can also follow us on socials at SavePointMin on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, or not YouTube, Facebook, all the other stuff like that. Thank you again for being here, Ben. Thank you for watching. We love that each and every one of you were here today, but always remember there's a church out there that would love it if you were there. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.